happier. I want you to be happier. When the morning comes and we see what we've become. In the cold light of day we're a flame in the wind, not the fire that we begun. Every argument, every word we can't take back. Cause with all that has happened, I think that we both know the way that the story ends. Then only for a minute I want to change my mind, cause this just don't feel right to me. I wanna raise your spirits, I want to see you smile, but no, that means I'll have to leave. No, that means I'll have to leave. Lately, I've been thinking, I want you to be happier, I want you to be happier. When the evening falls and I'm left there with my thoughts, and the image of you being with someone else, well, it's eating me up inside. But we ran our course, we pretended we're okay. Now if we jump together, at least we can swim far away from the wreck we made. Then only for a minute.
Okay, let me just a second. Okay, I'm just doing something in a minute, so I'll be like 2 minutes, okay?
I want to change my mind, cause this just don't feel right to me. I wanna raise your spirits, I want to see you smile, no, that means I'll have to leave. No, that means I'll have to leave. Lately, I've been thinking, I want you to be happier, I want you to be happier. So I'll go, I will go. So I'll go, I will go. Lately, I've been thinking, I want you to be happy.
Okay. Okay, I guess we'll start at the beginning. Last night, I had a very interesting... Phone, shut up, you're not helping. I had a conversation that was much needed with a fellow streamer. A conversation that I'd been putting off for half a year. Some of you may recall last year I took a break from YouTube. I took a break from streaming. I took a break from content creating. That was because I was being fed a lot of negativity. And I still am today. And it's within my community. And right now, I think it's time to have a change in what we are and how we perceive things. My friend that I had this discussion with last night has not only opened my eyes, but has really, really helped in many ways. Has made me realize just how bad things have gotten recently. Just made me realize how bad negativity had crawled in and made itself comfortable in my community. I'm not gonna say too much because I am waiting for Mac to wake up, but I'm gonna just put the basis out there. Today, the Discord is being purged. Purged being everyone's mod ships have been taken away. You will all be underlined as Sazz's friends from now until I decide when to reward Wrench's back. Once the discussion today has happened, me and Mac will then discuss between myself and him where to go next, because I can't see my community go through this anymore. Let me simplify. Every stream I get about top 3 people in each stream. And in those 3 people, I feel I can't say out loud, because like I said, this was going to be brought up in a very, very big discussion later on between myself and Mac and everything else later on. But I will say this. Things are going to change and have started to change thanks to this person. And I betrayed this person last year and I feel so bad for what I did. I feel bad because he has now given me this forgiveness that I don't know what to do with. I feel bad because he's treating me as if I've never done nothing wrong. And now, my only hope and salvation is the fact that I change things. Because much of how I see myself right now is how I saw him last year. How my community is now toxic. How it's affecting me on a daily basis. And how I can improve you guys' ability to talk in chat. And I've been blinded by friendship and love for so long. I think that's what binded a community, but it's not. It's loyalty. Loyalty, and it's not about the success or the numbers or the money. It's about the loyalty of your community and how much they follow you through every trial. Through every bad or good decision you make, it should be about the loyalty that they provide. And I seem to have forgot that for a while. And the top thing on my list to talk about in this stream today is last time I streamed off my PS4. And as I addressed on my server, I will no longer be playing 6-4 or raid mode on stream anymore, because it seems no matter what I do, I can't be good enough. Now, after said stream the other day, I reached out to this person, my dear friend, and it took him 2 days to reply. I know that much. But I have never known such proud wisdom than he showed me that night. This conversation was been needed for so long. I've lost too much this year to lose any more. And to know I'm still his friend after everything I've done is enough to keep me going, and enough to know that my streaming career is worth something. I sat on the phone with Mac last night when this conversation was happening. I was reading about every small detail that I needed to. And it was between me and Mac decided to do this together. We have decided things need to change in order for us to improve. Because me and him are stuck in the same position we were when we started seeing each other. I, myself, have been severely depressed. Not over my relationship. No. Not over my work. No. Not even over my family. What's upset me the most, do you want to know, guys? Is the lack of admiration and friendship and love that has been shown me the last couple of weeks. But thanks to that friend last night, I have now been shown it's not about the amount you have following you. It's not about the numbers, and it's not about the money or the success that you get granted yourself. But it's indeed about the loyalty of your viewers, the loyalty of your community that you have now built. And that is what I have been trying to get my message across for how long I've been doing this. I don't care about the success. I don't care about the money. I just wanted to build a community that was strong and full of loving people, that whenever someone came in with a problem, we'd help. Or whenever someone joined my server, they'd feel welcome. Hey Mark, hey Andrew. And God knows, last night I bawled my eyes out because I got shown true fucking admiration and friendship last night. By the one person that I'd missed for half a year. His friendship to me meant more than anything else in this world. And to have lost it because people couldn't get over the fact that he'd made mistakes took quite a chunk out of my heart when I had to say goodbye to him. And I'm going to reveal his name now, guys, and I don't want anyone to bite back. If you do bite or spread negativity, you will be timed out, mod or not. My good friend and long-term friend, who I've been friends with for nearly now 3 years, who has been able to help me through times where I did not know I'd be able to get through it. Who showed me I didn't need to be so skilled to get recognized for my art. My good friend Lord Rage has helped me see that everyone had been causing a lot of trouble. And I went to him about the trouble I've been having in streams, because he's the only real person I know that will understand what it is to have a community that has people in it that they want to support you, but stuff they say is toxic. And by God, did he show me the fucking same admiration and friendship and help that he has shown me for the last 2 to 3 years that I've known him. I don't don't deserve his forgiveness, but he forgave me. I up and left him in a bout of confusion last year when people were turning me against him, and even if people said I had negative thoughts about him at the time, that was because everyone was putting it in my head to believe that. Now, I don't believe any of what anyone has said about him. Only that now he made mistakes. Like everybody has. Fucking hell. He gave me my confidence last year with my art. After I'd failed my art exams, he gave me that part-time fan art job to boost what I had at the time. And I am so fucking grateful at what he's done already. And all I will say is this. If anyone in my community, not naming people, has a problem with me mentioning this person, I would like to ask you one question here. It's okay, Britt, no problem, dude. I just want to say one thing. What's more important to you? Your loyalty and friendship to me and my community, or hating him for his past mistakes? Because I forgive everyone in my community that has ever done anything wrong. The only people I can't forgive are the ones that have screenshotted my server before and I've sent it to plenty of other people, which since before has been dealt with, but we will not talk about that. Changes need to happen, because Mac and me believe people are stopping talking in my chat room because of the negativity and the toxicity that's going on. And I don't want it to be that way. When I first started my streaming career, I said I didn't want drama 24/7. And I think it's time to talk about removing certain aspects and certain mods and just changing it for the better this time, and starting fresh and going through things the way it should have been when I refreshed a few months ago. And I'm going to start at the beginning. Back in March, I started going out with this incredible guy who supports me through anything I decide to do. And 7 months later, I am happily still taken with him. But back in March, I lost 2 people who I thought were my best friends till the end. But what they said about the person that is now my fiance, I could not deal with. Their negativity about him, and not only just about him, but about what's been said in the past. I just had enough. I closed in on myself and I spat out what needed to be said. And that's what I'm doing today. 7 months later and I'm still getting the same bullshit because apparently I suck at mix. Apparently I don't act like a pro when I play anymore. Let me tell you why. When I first started streaming, I played games day in, day out without a break. Some of you may know I did a Resident Evil 5 stream when I first started. I didn't take no breaks. I just went 8 hours straight right through the game. No toilet breaks, no drinks, nothing. I just went straight through. And it was like that for most games, but something changed after the fact. I'd lost my spark. And now, because I don't game on a regular basis, I am behind on practice. I don't game as much as a gamer should, because... Hang on, wait, guys, my computer's calling me up. There we go. Because of my mental state. Some days I'm fine, and some days I just cave in on myself and I just want to curl up in bed and cry myself to sleep because I cannot take it anymore. This is why I don't game as much as I used to. Hi Abdul, welcome to the room. And thank you, Mac. I just want people to take from the stream what is worth more to you. Is upping a hate on someone, or is my loyalty and friendship? And I know, Mac, I know. Last night was a bit of a big eye-opener. It's okay, Brum, don't worry, dude. Last night, I was at this computer doing nothing else but drawing, you know, doing a few drawings, and I was just chilling. And I had a notification off Twitter, and pretty much it was Lord, and me and him spoke for tops an hour and a half. And Mac will tell you right now, when he forgave me, all I could do for an hour after was cry. I just cried. Because as much as I have Mac, and I have Brett, and I have everyone else around me, Lord was the reason I started to stream. He's the one that pushed me to say, you know, it's okay, you can do this. You don't need everyone's approval to do something. You do it yourself. And that's what I did. And what did I do in return last year? I believed everyone's negativity about him. I left his Discord, I left YouTube, and I didn't even... I didn't give him chance to explain what was going on. And indeed it was myself to blame for what I had done last year. I'd separated myself from everyone and anything to do with YouTube because I was so broken down. And for him, last night, to reward me with the forgiveness that I had been fucking wanting for so long. Because I had let down so many people. It isn't just him I've let down so many fucking people, and I am so sorry that it's happened. And I wish I could go back and change everything that I did, but I can't. Because that's how bad I was. This time 7 months ago, in March 18th, I was having a rather shit day. And pretty much the entire week from where that started was quite shit. And the 17th, the night before the 18th, I decided tonight would be the night that it would all come to a close for me. It had got so bad that I had things ready for me to say goodbye and leave, because my depression was beating me to the point of there. And now, to have my best friend's forgiveness again, the person that pulled me up, helped me realize where I needed to go right again. And this time, much like he's told me from his experience, make sure this one's the right change and make sure it's the last one. I will not be taking anyone else's toxicity anymore. Drama will be dealt with appropriately. It will no longer be blown out of control. Staying on topic, I would like to address another two things. Lord told me last night he doesn't want to come into streams because of toxicity in my chat room. Again, I am going to impulse this rule on you. Does my friendship and loyalty to the community mean more to you than upping him and hating him for his mistakes? For the sake of my community, I ask you to be civil. For the sake of my future of my channel, I ask people to be civil. I know it's hard for some of you, but it's time things changed on this channel. Toxicity and negativity have ruled this channel for too long, and I lost control of what it really meant to be a streamer and a content creator. I've realized I lost control of this community due to everyone's toxicity and negativity over the last few weeks and months. And I'm gonna say their names, and they could be lurking, and I don't really give a shit. Whether it be from Smackers, Lou, or anyone else that has been causing drama and negativity from the past few weeks and months. I want it all gone. Anything you have to say, I want it said today. so that we can deal with it appropriately. So any ideas you want to bring forth for the Discord, I want to hear today. Any ideas for streams that you have, I want to hear. Any negative comments you have to say, I want to hear them out front so we can face them dead onwards. I want problems that are in my Discord addressed today. If not for me, but do it for the community's sake. Because from today, I say no more. No more boasting about your skills on games. Everyone's equal. No more putting people down because people can game different to you. No more no more remembering people's mistakes because you've clearly made some yourself. And I have gladly forgiven people in my community that have made mistakes before. It's time to forget the past and move forward to the future. And whether you want to be part of that future is up to you, but Lord Rage will be happily part of the community in the future, and I will damn right do anything to make sure he's included this time. I will openly say I made mistakes. I will openly say I've made drama and I've done things that I shouldn't have in the past, but I'm starting to forgive myself for what has happened. But now, after that conversation last night, it was such an eye-opener. Because I'm gonna openly say it, I missed being part of Lord Rage's community. I missed going in there on a daily basis and talking to him about whatever he was playing and talk to the guys that were in there. I sacrificed so many friendships in that chat room to make people happy. And I forgot my own happiness. I forgot my own happiness and what made me happy. And now, I'm taking it with full reins into my hands. And I am gonna gladly take my happiness back into my own hands. Yes, I've been happy with Mac, but I've also been sad. Sad because the people I thought were my best friends in the past few months have disappeared on me. Sad because people keep showing their true colours to me. And in this time of confusion about YouTube, the one person I needed to hear from forgave me. I'm saying it's enough. Enough with the negativity when he talks in my chat room. Enough when I bring up his name. Enough when I share his streams. If you don't want to be a part of this future, this community, I am gladly saying to you today, there's the door, and leave. And don't return until you have a better attitude. Because I am making these changes today so the future can be brighter for the entire community. I don't want to have to keep reforming my Discord, to keep reforming my mods every 5 months. I want to start afresh. And that is where my next point's coming through. Succinct, Mac. This is where my next point is going to come into play. I am going to be discussing this with Mac later on. And I'm going to do a trial run at some point over the next couple of days. But I am making a decision. YouTube has lately become a bathhouse of toxicity and horrible, horrible people. And it's not something I want to be a part of anymore. Exactly, Mac. So, me and Mac spoke about this a bit before I went to bed last night, and I'm going to bring it up again this morning. I believe the positive next move is to attempt Twitch. Because it seems to me Twitch is the only way to go right now. As much as I want to stay on YouTube and do everything that I've already done, it's not going to be that easy anymore. I'm struggling to get viewers in every stream. Not only that, but we can all say we've had glitches with YouTube. I know many of you may not want to switch with me, and that's fine. After I've been on YouTube gaming for 2 years now, having my community ripped apart once by people that screenshotted my personal Discord, sent it to other people, stating, that I was a backstabber, was one of the times it broke me. The second time being my authority being questioned because I'd unmodded people because of an event that had happened. And this is where I think the negativity being in control came from. Basically, March area, I purged the Discord, if anyone remembers. I took away wrenches of those that weren't active enough. And apparently, to those people that I had purged and removed wrenches of, they took it bad because of the event that was happening that day. And the person saw it about themselves that day to write on my Discord, pretty much calling me out, calling me the black sheep, saying I was preaching fake, saying I was saying I'm everything that I'm not. But I haven't decided when we will be moving to Twitch. That's something me and Mac will be working on, because I want to say goodbye to everyone on YouTube first before I do decide to move permanently to Twitch. So I will be doing a few streams here and there before I leave YouTube. And I will be talking it out with a few more people to make sure I am making the right decision for the future. YouTube will be mainly the source for covers, makeup, art. They will be the three sources on here. But as you can see, I am struggling massively on YouTube gaming. Gaming on Twitch. And gaming on Twitch, yes. Gaming will be on Twitch. They pretty much said that I was preaching to be someone that I wasn't. They pretty much said I was trying to be a streamer ahead of the law, pretty much. And I didn't see back then what they were talking about, obviously. And now, after pretty much having my eyes smacked wide fucking open last night. See you soon, Dar. Thanks for popping in, dude. And I have no idea how I'm I've been wanting to start. It's fine, Brum. See you soon, dude. I have been wanting to start fresh with the Sazz Gaming fam for so long. I just didn't know how to start and if I was ever gonna stream again. But thanks. Thanks to everyone, especially Mac and Brett. And most of all, Lord, last night, I can finally say I know where I want to go with the channel. I know where I want to move next with my streaming career. And no, it's not going to be on YouTube. I know. Unless something drastically changes in the next couple of days after these changes are made. I know it'll never be like it was before, but I just hope my viewers and my friends, my viewers, anyone that is part of my Discord will understand why I'm making these changes. The negativity and and cruelty and everything that has been on here. Definitely, Britt will be definitely continuing the RE6 run when you're ready, dude. And I just want to move forward with what we have. Hopefully, by this time next year, I will have a capture card and I will be able to say, right, I can do more than what I can do now. And I love me some Resi 6 Mac. And hopefully by next year I'll be able to do what I want to do. And I've been talking to Mac about doing this for a while, and me and Mac have come up with an idea. Me and Mac would like to do a fun or a charity event for infertility and infant and miscarriage loss. A charity for miscarriages and such like that. And since it is quite the big topic at the moment, and it's not just me that I know I'd get support off, but I know I get support off another fellow streamer and his wife. Thank you, Ashley. And the charity stream will be the start of something and we are looking to try for I'm looking to try for Biohazard TV. I really want to be part of that amazing foundation that we have. Talking about Abdul, we're not talking about games, we are talking about changes in the community. If you can't understand that, I'm not going to explain it again. And once I have the new equipment I need, like I need to go out after Christmas and I need to get myself a new camera for the PC. I need to get myself a snowball mic for when I'm on the PC, when I want to game on the PC. I need to get a proper controller for the PC. And I should be trying. Exactly. Mac has been invited to try some new things with Lord Rage, and he's considering it himself. Myself, right now, I've been offered something back that I lost last year, and I'm really considering it myself. So there is a lot of things to take in here. But from today, I will explain. Let me double check now. It's chat zone will be purged, and so if you have things you want to take from that chat room, do so now, because it's being purged and I will be creating a new one. That will be the main thing to have got rid of. Mod chat's been deleted. Basically I will explain why. My mod chat will no longer be on server. It's going to be in DMs. I am going to have all new mods in DMs where we can talk about future, if we have any problems. And I want to do something that I have an idea of, thanks to Brett on his server that I saw. I'm going to have a lockdown for mods where we can keep screenshots of chat, trolls and dislikes. That way, when I do the analytics every week from the streams that I've done previously, we can go, okay, this person's disliked from here, here, here. Okay, it's just a troll. Don't worry about it. Or we can go, okay, we have one from here, here, here. You know, it's not going to be hard to have a copy of what we have found. Okay, babe. Me and Lord have I will explain for those of you that are just joining back. Last year, around, well, no, it had to be about 2016, I first joined YouTube Gaming. Oh boy, I didn't even know what to think when I first joined. I used to be very confused. and I searched Resident Evil at the time. And the one person that stood out that was there every weekend when I looked up Resident Evil was Lord Rage. I didn't talk in his chat, I didn't do anything, I just lurked for a very long time. And when I did finally say hi, I felt quite welcomed at the surroundings, at the people I had met. A few months in, I gained this friendship with such an amazing person that he was. Next thing I know, we had been friends for a year. 2017, the year BioTV was made, the year I got my drawing job with Lord Rage, the year pretty much my life was half and half. – 2017 was a year was very confusing for me because not only was I going through a time of depression, but I was also finding myself again. But going back to on topic, on a daily basis, me and Rage used, like, and I kid you not, Brit will tell you, and many people will tell you, I used to be in his chat 24/7, and I joked with him, and it would be a laugh because it was just hysterical what me and him used to come up with. And there was a time last year where things kind of went downhill. I don't know, I can't remember what happened, but something happened tremendously last year, and it took quite a chunk out of mine and Lord's friendship. And then I stopped drawing for the channel. I stopped talking to Lord as much. Welcome back, Mac. And for a while I disappeared. I left YouTube with a heavy heart for about 2 months. Not just because of the fact that I'd... Oh, my chair's falling. Hang on a minute, guys. This fucking chair's fucked. This chair's actually fucked, guys. Not just because of Lord Rage, but because of other things that were going on. Obviously, some of you by now will know I was in love with Mac last year, and we were both in tricky situations. He was in a relationship he didn't want, and I was in a relationship that I kinda didn't want, and it was really awkward for the both of us. And by the time I come back, YouTube gaming was a very different place. And in the time I was away, I was getting fed constant negativity and bullshit. And for a while my brain was like, maybe it's true. But then the other side of my brain was like, you know what it's like to make mistakes. And that's true, I do know what it's like to make mistakes. I've made mistakes on a daily basis. I make them every fucking day. And I came back to YouTube gaming. I stayed away from streams and focused on my own content for a little while. I focused on mainly going into pre-recorded stuff. I'd spoken to my friend Joey. I was gonna start doing things like pre-recorded challenges and pre-recorded stuff like that, but it was just not for me. So streaming called my name and I returned to the streaming chair. And then recently I had returned to Lord Rage's streams. I'd been going in and day out whenever he streamed and whenever I'm available. and I have rekindled this friendship that I thought I'd lost with the one person. That's it. Mac! Sorry guys, 1 minute. Right. I'm doing this a minute so I can have my chat rather than rely on this. There we go. Exactly, making mistakes, and it's how we learn and how we grow and how we change. And now knowing I'm entering back into the streaming game, but not only with the new fresh start of my Discord and my community, but I'll also have the friendship I have been yearning for since I'd lost it. So this is why these changes are being made today, is so that we all understand Lord is welcome in the streams. Anyone is welcome in my streams. You never show negativity. We always make people feel welcome. No matter the gender, no matter what happens, we always let people in, and we also give them the benefit of the doubt. We give them 3 warnings and 1 timeout, and if they come back after the timeout and they still break the rules, that and then is the only time we ban. If they break one of the major rules like sub-grubbing, backseating, sub-grubbing, talking about drugs and or religion, and things that are my hot topic, are being banned. Yep. From now on, this chat room is going to be drama free. And if I catch one of my moderators breaking any of my new rules, you will be timed out. And if you continue not to follow and obey what has been set in stone, I will remove your wrench till a further time where you can show that you have changed your ways. I show you respect and you show me it back, and we will always be. Yes, Mac is included in that. If Mac does something that I, as a streamer, do not like, I will time him out. I will not hesitate. He is my fiance, but there is no exception. It's not a favoritism thing anymore. If anyone breaks the rules and brings drama into the chat room, there will be consequences. As I've told people before, drama is to be left out of the chat room. You leave it at the door and you pick it up on your way out. Streams are made to enjoy and show when people play games, how they can all come together and make a difference. Exactly. Me and Mac have spoken things out like this, and we spoke about this yesterday. Sazz Gaming and Maxter 1996 TV are different people. I show kindness like my original character would, but Sazz Gaming is an ego, and I'm just myself to Mac and only Mac. So I'm going to read out to you guys the new rules from Discord, and they will apply to streams as well. I created these a few days ago, and I just want everyone to read, and I want everyone to listen. Roles and rules. Obviously you've read the rules and you know what they all stand by. The new rules for the Discord. Number 1, always be kind. Never troll. Never use bots in the main chat, because that has happened before. Do not flirt with Mac, because a few people have done that in the past and I am not too happy about it. Remember kids, YouTube is not Tinder. Never ask mods or friends when I will be streaming again. As always, I ask everyone to respect my privacy and don't try finding me on my private social media, etc. Facebook, Tumblr and such like that. They are private. The only ones that are really open are Instagram and Twitter. They're the only two really you can follow. Respect costs nothing, and so I request you respect everyone. 9. If anyone here betrays my trust in them, they will have a week-long kick, and they will be welcomed back. But if they do so again, you will be banned without a second glance. Respect everyone's views and opinions. Always know you are never alone. DMs and mine and Mac's DMs are always opened, and other messages are open for those who need a chat. If any topics are brought up in DMs, they stay in DMs. And that is the main thing. And I am going to reiterate why I've put the respect to my privacy. Because I will tell you guys, a few people realised what my real name was a few months back. They realised what my second name was. They stalked my Facebook, they'd message me, and they'd steal my pictures off my personal Facebook, and it got out of hand. So I've had to literally put my Facebook on invisible. Mac had a hard time finding me, but he found me in the end when we got together. I put my Facebook on a private lock-in because people would find me on a daily basis and saying how hot I was and blah blah blah. And you know, it got to the point where it was quite annoying because people were finding me without saying, oh, you know, I'm so and so's friend, you know, I followed you from so and so. You know, it's bad enough when you have someone you don't know add you. So to have someone from your streams come to your Facebook and just be like, oh, I'm you from your stream, I love you really much, no, so and so. I respect you want to be in touch with your streamers and you want to have friends, but that is what Discord and Twitter is for. You use DMs, you use the private chat, you use anything on the Discord to your disposal. Just don't go out of your way and find them on their Facebooks and stuff like that, especially when they've said it is private. It's their private life and everything is on my Facebook, including where I work and such like that. I don't want my people from streams finding me on there. The only people I allow on my Facebook are the ones that I'm close to it, really close to, so my friends. So I'll reiterate, Brett, he was the first person I let on my Facebook, and then it was just, and then after that people somehow managed to crack my name and somehow they found me and it was just a mess. So I will request people do not ask what my real name is, and if possible can my mods not use my name. I know how tempting it can be, but don't use my name on streams. Feel free to use it in the Discord, but not in my streams. I want to keep my ego out on streams, not in Discord, if you get what I mean. I don't mind in Discord because that's more of informal, so I don't mind, but streams are formal and I'd rather be called Sazz than anything else, if that's okay with you guys. Any questions now before I end the stream? Because I'm going to end the stream and then I've got to pick up some more things before I finish the day. So any questions, please pop in chat right now before I end the stream. Sorry guys, just gonna, yeah. Yep, Max protected my identity because of what has happened, and it has happened recently. After me and Matt got together, somehow someone figured out my name and was stalking me. So it's, yeah, we've got to protect my I think I've covered the basis and what I needed to start. And like I said, don't be butthurt if you were kept off Wrench list, because what games will I be playing on Twitch? The same that I've always played, Resident Evil, survival horror based. The only thing I will be putting more in is Destiny, since Matt got me that. Assassin's Creed, the Ezio collection. I have the new Watch Dogs off Mac. He got me as well. And I have Beyond Two Souls, and just the regular things that you've already seen on YouTube, but I will be going on to Twitch with them. And you know, I have a few games on the PC that I will be going onwards as well with. Like I have Resident Evil 2, 3, we're working on 4 because it's not very functional. I have Sims 2 at my disposal on my computer. You know, it'll just be the general Sims 4, you know, just know that nothing, no content wise will change unless, you know, I get a new game and I'll just be like, yeah, it'll just be, yeah. I've never played it, so it's gonna be good for me. If that's okay. Are you gonna be streaming often? It depends, because the way it's standing at the moment, work is kind of unstable, and it's unknown when I'll be dragged in, and so on and so forth. Not only that, but my personal life could get worse in the next couple of months due to I'm not going to say too much because I don't want to say it out loud. I'd rather keep it private. But it could get a bit out of hand. But I will stream where I can because I want to start building that community on Twitch as soon as possible. So like I said, I'm going to do a few more YouTube streams, and then I'm going to say my final goodbye to YouTube for streaming and focus mainly on streaming on Twitch, and then content like singing, drawing and such like that will be put on YouTube. Everything else will be on Twitch. So any more questions? Yeah, I'm going to be choosing mods now, guys. I know some of you have been there since the start, and I love you all to bits, but I can't have as many as I've had to start with. So, to start with, I am going to choose 2 loyal people. Obviously, Mac's going to be one of them, because he is constantly always at my streams unless priorities change in the next few months, which I doubt they will. And the other one is, the other one will be chosen today between me and Mac, and we will put the draw out in chat this afternoon. But like I said, wrenches are being put aside for now because that's not the main problem. Main problem is people in the server, and me and Mac are going to be working on that pretty much all day. Yeah, exactly. So don't be butthurt if I've taken your wrench away, because it is primarily right now I'm starting afresh, and we're going to start right from the beginning. I think I've only got like 4 followers on Twitch, and that's because people follow me back because I followed them. So we're going to start literally from fresh. So any more questions before I end the stream today, guys? Yeah, he prefers to like do it on my channel. So I think, Mac, if you're up for it, when you come up next, we'll change my channel into our couple channel, and we'll just delete all my old stuff if you want, and we'll work from there. Yep, I think I've covered pretty much everything. So yeah, thank you for showing up, guys, and you know, understanding why these changes need to happen. And like I said, don't be butthurt if you don't have a wrench on Twitch. You will always have a wrench on YouTube, because I'm not saying goodbye to YouTube forever. I may come back and just do like I said, my drawing streams will be mainly on YouTube. Makeup will mainly be on YouTube. Anything like that I've already done in the past will be all on YouTube. I'm going to start doing some speed paints and such like that, so keep your eyes open. And yeah, I think I've covered everything. So thank you all for coming out, guys, and it means a lot. And like I said, keep your eyes open because there's going to be a lot updated on Discord today. Much love, guys. See you next time.